Hello, Cancer. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your reading for the second half of January from the 16th through the 31st. General reading, as always, guys, so it won't resonate with every single person. Please do take from this what makes sense for you, release the rest. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading at this time, all of that info is down below in the description box. And of course, I will include a link to the decks that you see here today, Cancer. So let's begin. We're going to take a look at what your angel guides need you to know about a specific soul connection, somebody that you're thinking about for this reading. And since this is a love and life reading, we'll go ahead and take a look and see if there are any life matters that present itself here. All right, Cancer, so these are the three decks we're going to start things off with. This is the Pining Rose Twin Flame Ascension deck by Calico Moon. We'll grab a message from the Sensual Sweet Angelic Whispers deck by Sister Moon Tarot and the Definitive Answers Oracle. And I apologize for the delay in getting these out. I did about 20 readings yesterday and I was just tapped out by the end of the day. So I apologize that you guys are coming in last, but certainly not least. And for some reason, when I look back at my monitor, this particular deck looks blurry. I have no idea why. Maybe it's just the graphic or the font used. I have no clue because we've looked at it and for some reason it's coming up blurry on camera. I don't get it. Anyway, it's a great deck, so we'll focus on the messages that come through here. Okay, so last deck is the Definitive Answers Oracle. This one is my self-created one. Very simple deck. Yes, no, maybe. Okay, so we'll take a look and see what comes through from that, Cancer. And of course, cross-watchers and anyone else who's been guided to tune in are absolutely welcome. So let's begin, Cancer. For the second half of January, what's your first message? I'm guided to this one. Solitude. Okay, so if you're just needing to spend time alone right now, whether by choice or this is what's happening in your life at the moment, we'll take a look, of course, to see how the rest of the cards play off of that energy, because sometimes being in solitude is actually a good thing. It allows you to focus on yourself, to go within and figure things out for you, what's best for you at this point in time in your life. It is a brand new year, so maybe through spending time on your own, you're able to have a clearer picture of what it is that you're wanting to manifest during the course of this year. Okay, so we'll take a look and see how the messages go with that one. So let's add to this with your second focus card here, Cancer. All right, here we go. Guided to this card. I am afraid I will take this secret to my grave. Whoa. Okay, so this is either you saying this or the person that you are thinking about. There's a secret here that somebody is taking with them to the end of their days. This is not something that they want to share with you, whether that's a good thing or a not so good thing. And for those of you who resonate with this for yourself, Cancer, whatever that secret is, it's something that you are not wanting to either divulge to other people or you're just keeping it inside you. So that may or may not have anything to do with your love life. It could have something to do with a life aspect right now. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with your third focus card. All right, I'm guided to this one. We have wait. You're being guided to not do anything hasty right now. Weigh your options perhaps. Do a little bit more research. Just wait. Okay? So it's not the right time for action, either in your love life, maybe your career, something to do with other relationships that are non-romantic, or options that are presenting itself, or even opportunities that are presenting itself to you. You're being directed to wait because it's not the right time. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with some messages from the Love Potion Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. Second half of January. All right, what else do we need to know? Because some of you are in solitude. Open to talk. which is interesting because going back to this message, I'm afraid I will take this secret to my grave. So if you guys are in separation and if you haven't talked in a while, I have a feeling somebody is still going to hold back and not say certain things. But it does appear that there might be an opportunity for you guys to talk once again. We have stable, followed by past life. So for some of you, you could have made this love connection, this soul connection in your past life where you guys have connected before. If things were stable in past lives, maybe that's what you're working towards in this lifetime, especially if things just aren't stable between you and a particular person. We have simply adored. When we adore someone or something, we are focused on that particular person or thing in your life, okay? Because again, we're focusing on more than just your love life here. But in regard to a particular soul connection, they adore you. There's something about you that they're very enamored by, and they still hold a place in their heart for you. And you could feel the same way, Cancer, about this person. Things might not have gone the way you wanted, especially if you guys are not together right now. But there's certainly good times that you shared with each other. And then we've got watching and spying. Somebody's keeping tabs on you from a distance, or you're keeping an eye on them somehow. Whenever I see any references to spying, keeping tabs, watching, typically I pick up off of somebody who is watching someone more than likely on social media. So if you haven't blocked each other and they're still watching you, you as well, Cancer, could be watching them, wanting to perhaps open up lines of communication right here. And the reason why they're still watching you is because they're still into you. They still care. They want to talk to you. But again, we're going back to why you're being directed to wait. Maybe the timing is a little bit off. Maybe some of you just need more time to yourself. In order for this relationship to succeed, if you guys have another opportunity to bring it back, things have to change. The way you guys interacted before, something needs to shift and change, because clearly if you're not together, there has to be something that shifts in order for you guys to come together and make it work long term. Otherwise, you're back to square one of whatever the reason is as to why you guys went your separate ways. This could also apply to those of you who are in a partnership right now, but going through challenges. You both care for one another, you adore each other. You could have had a past life connection, and what you're working towards perhaps is to offer stability and security in the partnership. But in order to achieve that, things have to change in how you interact with one another. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with messages from the Pining Rose Love Oracle. This is another deck by Calico Moon. So let's go ahead and see what else needs to come through here. For Cancer for the second half of January. This person could be your soulmate, Cancer. And you are theirs. But right now, look at this. Things are cold between the two of you. We do have someone in solitude, so indicating to us you guys are not together right now. Part of the reason too why it might be cold, or you might be giving them the cold shoulder, is because things just are a little bit rocky between the two of you, which is why we've got this need to bring stability back. So in the meantime, during this phase of solitude, focus on yourself. It's all about self-love, finding your own worth, finding love within yourself, Cancer. I can't make this up. Look at this next card. Waiting. You're being directed to wait. That's the second reference to waiting, Cancer. Something is a little bit off as far as timing. It's not the right time to do anything. It's not the right time to talk. They want to, I feel, but there has to be more time that passes. And so during this time that you guys are not talking, which is why they're heavily watching you, keeping tabs on you from a distance. They're still keeping tabs because look at this. They're still pining. They're still focused on you. They're still thinking about you. They're still desiring you, wanting you. So these next two cards could give us an indication as to what happened here, because somebody was unfaithful and someone was bad at commitment. You guys could have been on two different pages here. One person wanted commitment, the other one didn't. And then we've got unspoken feelings here. Starting off with open to talk, but there's a lot that you guys need to say to one another, but the timing, it's not the right time to talk. The desire is there to get the conversation rolling, but you're being directed to wait for now. So we'll grab some tarot messages to see, why do you have to wait? Why can't you guys just reach out to one another and start talking like right now? So what's up with that? Let's go ahead and grab some tarot messages from my modern day Seers Tarot and Oracle. And for those unfamiliar, this is tarot with a twist, so it includes new court cards as well as new oracle messages in addition to the traditional tarot cards, okay? So reversed and upright meanings for the majority of the cards here. Let's take a look and see what comes through here. Cancer for you. Wanting to talk, but it's not the right time. Wanting to come together maybe, but it's not the right time. That's because you guys are here in this energy of the Four of Swords. This is recuperation time, you see? Needing solitude. It says it right there. Needing solitude. And that's why we've got that solitude card coming through. Somebody needs alone time. Maybe you both do. Because somebody, maybe yourself, Cancer, you're just stressed out, you're anxious, you're overwhelmed, you're not ready to make this decision. So you got to honor that, and it's okay. And for some of you, with that Swords energy coming through with air, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, that could be your person. And we've got the Queen of Cups coming up in the reverse. Now, Cancer, water energy. The Cups is water energy. This could be you, my feminines. So as I mentioned, the Queen of Cups coming up in the reverse. This is somebody who's very insecure. And it is, believe it or not, a card of self-love and self-care. Taking care of yourself right now. It can also be a card of codependency. So if that's what contributed to the instability of the partnership, maybe that's why it's coming through in the reverse. So this is a specific message for those resonating with the divine feminine energy. But look at this. You've got the Ace of Cups, which again is your own water energy, Cancer. The love between you and this person, it's still here. The Ace of Cups is offering the both of you a new beginning, but it's not the right time for that new beginning because somebody needs more time, more solitude time, more alone time to just recuperate from what's happened, to focus on self-love, as that's already coming through here. But the connection is very special. It's a deep connection between the two of you. And this is giving us the indication that things will ultimately get better and improve between you and this person, Cancer. This can apply to the rest of your life as well. A new beginning. Maybe a new job for some of you guys, starting over, brand new year. Part of this new beginning for some of you could be building a life and having a family with this person, because the Ace of Cups can represent conception and fertility as well, and those intimate moments that you share. So I'm not surprised to see the Death card here, specifically Scorpio for some of you. It's the end of a cycle. Something needed to end between the two of you in order to bring about this new beginning. So yeah, initially the relationship might have failed. You had to let each other go, but it's also very important to let go of any unhealthy attachments, because remember, we have codependency coming through from that reversed Queen of Cups. So there's definitely some major changes that need to happen here between the two of you. And remember, we have this card, changing up. So that's simply clarifying that. This is a situation that's going through a transformation, and that applies to every aspect of your life as well, Cancer. You are not meant to remain stagnant. So in the meantime, and it's come through quite a bit now in this reading, it comes down to self-love in the meantime. During this waiting period, while there's nothing going on between you and this person, just focus on you. What else, please, for Cancer? What else? We've got Archangel Michael coming through here. I am your warrior angel to help you fight your fears when it comes to manifesting your dreams and finding love. Countless romantic connections turn into missed opportunities because we allow our fears to create barriers. I'm here to help you overcome these challenges. I can offer you the guidance you seek, as well as the strength and bravery to act on that guidance. Bravery isn't the absence of fear, but the ability to act in spite of it. If you're struggling with your nerves to pursue your love interest, call on me. So I love how Archangel Michael is here to assist you in this situation, Cancer. Because it's interesting how we've got the Four of Swords here. Okay, fear, anxiety, and stress. And Archangel Michael is the perfect archangel to come in to help you navigate through those fears. And then we have the Three of Wands coming in. Fire energy for some of you. Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. So I love how it's progressing in this direction, because remember, with the Death card, it's almost like one door, truly, you need to close it. It's done. It's in the past. It's a done deal. In order for you to have this new beginning of this Ace of Cups. So the Three of Wands is all about focusing on the future and looking ahead where you're headed. Coming up with better plans for the future, and certainly for the remainder of this year. Three of Wands can also indicate a long distance romance for some of you, if that applies, okay? Interesting how we've got the Eight of Pentacles picking up off of Earth energy, Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus for some of you. And I picked it up earlier where someone might be looking to start a new job and just working very hard at creating some sort of movement, certainly in your career, your personal life, achieving whatever goals you have set for yourself, and being rewarded for all of that hard work that you're putting in. So that might not happen until later in the year, but if you continue on that path, Cancer, you're good. Okay, so that's what's coming through from the tarot messages here. And I love, again, how Archangel Michael is showing up to help you to overcome the fears, whatever area of your life these fears are popping up in. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab some dialogue messages. This is my Thinking Man Oracle, the Volume 2 deck. So we'll start things off with the Divine Masculine messages here, Cancer, and see what the masculine has to say to the feminine. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer for the second half of January, from the 16th through the 31st. Look at that. I care more than you will ever know. But it's interesting, you know, because even if some of you guys are wanting a reconciliation, for example, there's just no guarantee that that can happen for everyone. If it happens, great. If it does not, you're being directed to focus on loving yourself in order to find the love that you are meant to have. Now, going back to this very first message, I'm afraid I will take this secret to my grave. I care more than you will ever know. So I have a feeling here for some of you, you're masculine. They want to talk, but they're not fully opening up their heart for whatever reason. Maybe they themselves have their own issues, or somebody ended up hurting them and they're protecting their heart. They don't want to get hurt. And so they're just allowing the feminine in just a little bit, not fully. Maybe some of you guys are able to resonate with that. The next card, we were best friends. I love you. I need you. I miss you. Will you let me come back to be your best friend again? So my feminines, that's your call. It's totally up to you. You guys might have even referred to each other as best friends. I need you to trust me. Maybe there were trust issues here, okay? We do have commitment phobia as well as unfaithful. So definitely trust issues that some of you have encountered in this partnership. And the masculine coming through wanting the feminine to trust. But maybe for some of you, my feminines, you're not ready. You just need more alone time. You need more time to recuperate and heal, and that's okay. Part of self-love is knowing what it is that you need. You're the only one that knows what it is that you need. And if some of you need to wait, if it's just not the right time, honor that. Look at this. I can't do this alone. I need you to help me bring us back together. And it's true, because it takes two people. It takes two people wanting the same thing. Equality, 50-50. The masculine can't create a reconciliation all on their own. It needs the assistance of the divine feminine. I miss holding your hand. Okay? So that is what's coming through here from the masculine. Definitely missing the divine feminine here. Still loving you. So into you still. So let's go ahead and add to this with some messages now on behalf of the divine feminine. So this is my Woman's Intuition Oracle deck. All right, Cancer. So let's see what else. What else needs to come through here? Divine feminine messages. Oh, I knew. I just didn't tell you. So for some of my divine feminines, maybe this is you as well. I'm afraid I will take this secret to my grave. So I'm kind of feeling what's coming through here for the collective. You're both keeping things from each other. And that will eventually come back to bite both of you. You know, you need to both be open and honest with one another. Whatever it is that you're holding back from telling each other. Wow. The next card, your eyes tell me what your mouth can't say. So even though we might have a masculine here who's got a secret, I will take this secret to my grave. My feminine, some of you, you're already picking up off of what it is anyway. You don't even need your masculine to tell you what this secret is. Maybe in your heart of hearts and intuitively, you already know. Look at this. Divine timing is the cruelest form of anticipation between the hours of midnight and 4 a.m. And we've got wait, we have waiting, and now we've got a reference to divine timing here. And midnight and 4 a.m., that's when most people are asleep, you know. And so I have a feeling here for some of you, my feminines, you are just up late at night, maybe just staring at the ceiling, thinking of your masculine, trying to be patient, trying to not do anything hasty. But it's hard. Waiting, it's hard. Look at this. All of this makes such sense. I know you miss me. I know you love me. I don't need you to tell me. I feel it. You see it in their eyes. Intuitively, my feminines, you know this. Whoa. I feel you loving me behind that tough exterior of yours. So you already know, my feminines, that this masculine, there's a lot that they're not saying, but you are certainly loved. They're still into you. They care for you. But for whatever reason, what I'm getting here is you both have things that you are not opening up to each other about. And perhaps through a new beginning and working on yourselves and figuring things out on your own in the meantime, you'll both be able to come to a place where you can just come to the conclusion. It's like, if this is going to be my life partner, then I need to be an open book to this person. So let's add to this with Messages from the Journey of Love, Volume 1 and 2. These cards are by Bridget of Divine Essentials. And I mentioned this in the other readings. This card deck, or decks, each card has numbers attached to it. So I'm not well versed on numerology. I get asked all the time, it's like, what does that number mean? I don't know. I'm not well versed at all on numbers. So you might want to look that up. There's a lot of references online where there's a whole list of angel numbers and what they mean. So definitely do that for yourself if that's something that interests you. But let's take a look and see what the messages are here, Cancer. Ooh, nice. Look at that first message. Number 6. Nostalgic. I love you. They're remembering the good times that you guys have shared. That's why they're missing you so much. And through those memories, they're realizing that they still love you. Look at this next card. We have number 33, abandon. Please don't give up. So, Cancer, if you did abandon a connection, they are feeling it. They're feeling your absence, and they are really wanting you to know. It's like, please, give us another chance. Don't give up. We've got number 42. They're embarrassed. They're embarrassed about something. I feel like I've screwed up too much, and maybe they have. Clearly, somebody was unfaithful. That's part of the issue that's coming through here. So they did something to embarrass themselves. And through this distance and time, Cancer, they've come to find that you're the one that they want. Is it too late? You're the only one that can answer that question. They're in love with you. That's what's coming through here. Number 16 on that card. And then we have number 33 again. Something about number 33 that's coming up twice. Your perfect custom fit. And there's that reference to trust. Once again, you see, trust was an issue here. And trust needs to be restored. They see you as a perfect fit for them. Do you feel the same way, ultimately? Because in order for this to be a successful union or reunion, you both have to want it equally. As I've mentioned, 50-50. But the love is certainly coming through here. Okay, so I wanted to go ahead and grab some songs here. We're going to pull some songs from my Heart Songs deck, songs in the key of love. And if you're unfamiliar with the songs that are chosen, see if you resonate with the lyrics. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. Second half of January. All right, let's go ahead and see. I apologize for that noise in the background. I can hear my husband. We have a cat, and she hasn't been well. So she's left us quite a few presents throughout the house. And we ended up having to get this industrial pet vacuum, and I hear him using it. But he forgets I'm in here doing readings. So sorry, guys, if you hear that. I'm trying to speak into the microphone here. All right, what are the songs? What are the songs? We've got Your Song by Elton John, one of my favorite songs. It's a little bit funny, this feeling inside. I'm not one of those who can easily hide. I don't have much money, but boy, if I did, I'd buy a big house where we both could live. If I was a sculptor, but then again, no. Or a man who makes potions in a traveling show. Oh, I know it's not much, but it's the best I can do. My gift is my song, and this one's for you. I love how the song mentions the word potion, because that's this deck right here, Love Potion. And then we've got this Love Potion card, and it says, so into you. You could also be thinking of a person who's gifted as a musician, Maybe they're a songwriter, they play an instrument, or they just really love music, something tied into songs that they're very much into. This is one of my favorite songs by Mariah Carey, actually. It's not well known because I don't think it ever ended up getting radio time. But again, a very touching song. So here are the lyrics. Do you know how it feels lying here without you, baby? You could never understand what's happening to me. So alone, nothing's real. I just dream about you, baby, and forever wonder why you had to break free. Even though you're not my lover, even though you're not my friend, I would give my all to have you here. Okay, so just to be able to hold you one more time. And they miss you. They miss having you in their life, your presence. Let's grab one more song here. You're Still the One by Shania Twain. Ain't nothing better, we beat the odds together. I'm glad we didn't listen. Look at what we would be missing. They said, I bet they'll never make it. But just look at us holding on. We're still together, still going strong. This could certainly apply to some of you, especially if you've encountered one challenge after the other in your partnership and you guys are making it work. Despite the obstacles, despite whatever it is that you're dealing with at this point in time. But it's very important for you guys to be fully open with one another and not allow trust issues to be a part of the issue here between the two of you. So yeah, you guys can withstand the test of time. Absolutely. And for those who are in separation, this could represent future vibes of the two of you still going strong. It's possible. Okay? And I just happened to glance at the bottom of the deck. The very first time I heard this song, it's from the newer version of A Star Is Born. For those of you who haven't watched this movie, it's a song by Lady Gaga, and man, it packs a punch. So these are the lyrics from that song. Don't want to feel another touch, don't want to start another fire, don't want to know another kiss, no other name falling off my lips, don't want to give my heart away to another stranger or let another day begin, won't even let the sunlight in. In other words, you're all they want. They're never going to love anybody else the way they loved you, Cancer. And if you feel the same way, if you resonate with any of these songs and that's what's in your heart, maybe that's what it's picking up off of. But yeah, when it comes to your person, your soul connection, they have you in their heart still. And they want to be able to build a life with you. But maybe right now, it's not the right time because you're being directed to wait. Maybe there's more growing to do, there's more healing to do, and that's okay. Because when the time is right, hopefully you guys will be on the same page at the same time and be able to start over. Okay? Because they still love you, and I have a feeling you still love them too. All right, so let's wrap this up here with some final guidance from your angels, Cancer. Messages from your angels. This particular deck, it may or may not pertain to just your love life, but this is a love and life reading. So let's take a look and see what the messages are from your angels. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Cancer. Second half of January. Wrapping things up for this reading. What do we have? We've got Angel Caressa. Angel Vanessa. Okay, so now this is quite interesting because remember, you guys ended up getting the Death card. The Death card is the end of a cycle. And I'll hold this up so you can see it. You are at the end of a cycle in your life. So whatever that cycle is, Cancer, you need to allow it to end. Don't self-sabotage, allow it to come to an end, because once you do, especially detaching from unhealthy connections or anything that you know needs to be let go of and you need to detach, that's what's going to bring you in towards a new beginning, new opportunities, new possibilities in every aspect of your life, including love connections. So allow that cycle to come to an end. Call upon your angels to comfort you and to guide you to your next step, because your next step will take you towards happiness. Happiness awaits you now. Okay? And then we've got Angel Vanessa. To make your decision, ask yourself, Which way brings me closer to my divine purpose? Which way takes me away from it? So this decision, again, it might pertain to a love connection, a career choice, other choices that you're trying to make in other aspects of your life, your health, your other relationships, your family, whatever it is that you are contemplating about right now. These are the questions that you need to ask yourself. And if it's taking you away from your divine purpose, maybe that's why you're being directed to wait, because there's something better for you. Let's grab one more message. Look at this. Oh my God, I can't make that up. This is Angel Desiree. It says no. Conditions aren't favorable right now. Wait, or look into other options and ask the angels to help guide and comfort you. There's a reason, guys. There is a reason why this is coming through. Wait. And it even says it right there. Wait. It's not the right time. And remember this one? Waiting. Okay, so don't do anything hasty right now. This is a waiting period. This is recuperation time. This is solitude time. So make the most of this solitude time and focus on self-love. Focus on yourself. Focus on your healing. Cancer, things will eventually start moving and you'll know when it'll be time to take action, whether tied into your soul connection or, again, any aspect of your life. But right now, it is not the right time. Okay? So that's where I'm going to leave this one, guys. I do hope whatever messages came through here today offered you advice that's helpful. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box. And I will see you guys next time. Take care. Bye-bye.